Hey everybody, it's Patricia Nolan-Brown bringing you, Invent Yourself, my first attempt at a live Facebook, believe it or not, and live YouTube. I have over 200 videos on YouTube regarding inventing, but I took a big break to study another business model, and I am back because there is so much misinformation out there for inventors, and they're getting ripped off. So I want to provide value, value, value. I'm not selling anything right now, so here we go. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Patricia Nolan-Brown. I'm an inventor, entrepreneur, best-selling author of Idea to Invention. Woo! There it is in Chinese, which went number one on Amazon, in its category. Um, I've been building businesses and licensing inventions for over 27 years now, believe it or not. Most noted for inventing the rear-facing car seat mirror, which you see behind me mostly. I was able to license that to a larger company after making it myself in my house for 6 years. So don't give up. It's been with names such as Sesame Street, Fisher-Price, Todd Parr, Brica, and more. And it is the best-selling car seat mirror worldwide. So my mission is to help ordinary people through the invention process because I have been through licensing and I've been through manufacturing my own product. So I can offer those steps through my 6 simple steps, but we'll get to that in a minute. Lately, I've jumped on here because lately I have seen even famous inventors, a couple in particular lately, who are just putting out false information. I think it's old information because they haven't kept up with the changes in the patent office and so forth. And I must say that although I am not a patent attorney or a business attorney, I am basing my advice on 27 years of experience, just to get that in. So whether you are here live or on the rebroadcast, I invite you to comment here and let me know where you're coming from. Please share this and like the content and help me get the word out and tag someone if you think the information is valuable. Now let's get into the number one biggest fear inventors have. And I hear this time and time again, and I always offer the same information. Um, the biggest fear is that they are so afraid someone will steal their idea that they don't execute on it. They're completely frozen by this. Now, I remember years ago I was sort of afraid of this, but having gone through this process many, many times now, I can tell you this. Nobody will steal your idea unless and until it is making a ton of money and it's already in the marketplace. So at that point, you have already established your product. So you have that going for you. And also, it will be patent pending or patent protected at that point, and they can't steal it because it's your right to defend it. And who knows, you might even be able to license it to a larger company who will defend that patent because I've gone through that process as well. And that's a good route if you can get it. So when you're starting out, you put the blinders on and you keep your head down and execute on your idea, basically. You assume that nobody will steal it. And if you eliminate this fear, you're free to move on with it. Just get it out of your head. And you see, inventing is about plowing through your fears. There's a lot of rejections. I use a holistic approach in my businesses, which is mandatory because we're all humans, right? We have fears, we have weaknesses, we have our strengths. So I not only offer 6 practical steps through invention, but what goes hand in hand with those 6 practical steps is 6 what I call success traits. And I will hit upon these in future episodes for sure. They're all in my book, which hit number 1 on Amazon in its category, I must say again. It's a handbook. And if you can't buy it or you don't want to buy it, I made sure it's in a lot of local libraries, so grab that. I also have, as I said, over 200 videos on YouTube that you can reference completely free on how to do things. But you know, like everything else, the inventing world changes. So I am here to update things that I've learned over the past, I can't even believe, 1.5 years maybe that I've been studying. So I want to get this information out. I'm starting a new podcast as well because a lot of people like podcasts. I'm one of them. And I'm hoping to have it on actually the Alexa skills. When you wake up in the morning, you can ask what's new. And I will be giving you my inventor tip of the day. So that's all up and coming. I'm learning how to do this technology in between doing everything else that I'm doing. But I'm here for you guys as new inventors. Don't write a check to anyone claiming that they can take your idea and license it or bring it anywhere else because nobody has a crystal ball. You will be your own advocate for your invention, and you can do this cost effectively and really in a pretty quick way now. I started back in the day when there were no cell phones or computers. So I'm talking, if I can do it, you can do it. And I raised 3 kids through the process who are grown-ups now, young adults, but they still need my attention. In fact, one might walk in right now. So join me here on the podcast, or join me here or on the podcast. Maybe the next time. I'm sorry, same time next week. Although I'll be doing some traveling. So depending on the Wi-Fi, I'll try to upload stuff as I travel from different places. Let me know what topics you'd like me to cover. Ask me Q&As, and I'll answer them. Questions and answers I will answer on another episode. Have you ever had a great idea? And why haven't you pursued it? I can help you get going on this. And I can teach you how to look at things, if you don't have an idea, how to get an idea from existing products, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So what else am I up to? I just got a sample in the mail today from China. Although with all these new tariffs, I've got to figure that out too. I have been studying the model of Amazon for inventors. I have studied, and actually I'm a practitioner. Whatever I'm teaching you, I have gone through the process of selling things via Amazon, which is a humongous distribution channel. And you could take advantage of your customers using Prime. You cut out all the middlemen. You don't go to stores. You don't have to bang on doors. This is a great model for inventors. So I'll take you through that process because I'm taking one of my products and trying to get samples made, and I'm going to put it through the Amazon channel, and I can teach you that as well. So licensing is great if a big company offers you to license it. But my theory is, unlike other people who push licensing or forget it if you don't have a licensor, my theory is you can start a business very easily if you wish, because it took me 6 years to license the car seat mirror. And I have other products that I've manufactured through just, here and then gotten manufacturers. And now I'm looking into overseas production, seeing how that works because of Amazon. You got to jump on this online stuff. If you don't, you're missing a huge opportunity. So I'm hoping to bring that information to you. And in between that, I'm helping inventors. I'm working on updating my book. And I am taking some time out to travel around, and I meet other inventors. I was just on the jury board for an international inventors association, part of the Korean inventors. I loved that. I've judged many college events and business events. I really do like that. So if you have any questions on how to present or pitch or do any of that, I'm here. And I just wanted to bring you that if you have that fear, just ignore it. You've got to ignore it or you won't move forward. And the way you ignore it is just wipe it out of your head. So I will see you here next time. In the meantime, happy inventing. I hope this broadcast isn't completely mucked up. What I'll be doing is uploading this, and I will put a link below to my other social media because I post all the time on that with pretty good information for you guys, free information. And you can ask me questions on my Instagram, YouTube here, Facebook here. If you like this, again, please smash the wow button on the Facebook. Give me some hearts or love, because that way the algorithm will pick me up and keep showing my face in front of you guys if I keep this up through these channels. So again, have a great day. I look forward to seeing you soon.